I'm just out at the park reading, and because it's a very sunny, nice, warm day, it's like 24 degrees right now. This is Thursday afternoon. I'm just here reading my book. I'm reading The Road right now because it's right up my alley, post-apocalyptic dystopian horror, and it's about time that I finish this because I've been reading this for quite a while now and I want to move on to other books. I'm really trying to read more and yeah, just be outside in nature because I live right next to a beautiful park. If you could see behind me, this is just one small part of this park. There's so many nice trails here, so I've been going running and walking here for the past week on the nice days. It's really been helping me and my energy. I find I work better. I'm reading this book to inspire me because I want to start writing a short story that I could submit to a publication. I've been looking at the different publications that are available and I think I'm going to submit to a few of them. I'm going to start with the Dark magazine because that was my favorite when I looked at it. I will link the video somewhere at the top of this video where I talk about the publications that are available that are recurring throughout the year that you can also submit to, and these publications are in the dark fantasy, horror, fantasy, sci-fi genres, so pretty varied. Most of them do have some dark fantasy or horror elements though, so just keep that in mind. This book, The Road, is going to be really good inspiration for writing something that this publication might be interested in. So I will vlog the process of getting my inspiration and writing to show you guys just how I am going to go about submitting to this publication, in case you guys are interested in doing something similar as well. I will be writing this short story just during my days and also during the sprints that Kelly and Claire and I have been doing. We have been doing them twice a week so far and they've been going really well. I feel like my productivity is enhanced by these sprints, and just making writing a more social activity has really helped not only my inspiration and motivation but also just mental and cognitive abilities, to be honest. You know, this lockdown has been really hard on everyone socially, I'm sure. I just think that writing can be really isolating, further isolating. So having these group of people who also have the same goal as you and who also have the same interests as you, you know, gathering together and doing things that share in our shared interest is pretty good all around. I know I've been benefiting a lot from it. If any of you guys are interested in joining our sprint, the more the merrier, and we can motivate each other. We're currently doing it on Discord. We have a Discord group where we organize these sprints, and if any of you are interested in joining us, feel free to comment down below. I will get in touch with you and add you to our Discord group if you guys are interested in that. We'd love to have more of you on board with us. And the great thing about doing this in Discord is that you don't have to be in Toronto. You can be anywhere around the world, really. I just think it's such a great way to encourage each other as writers and keep each other motivated and learn about each of our unique projects and goals when it comes to writing. Hello everyone, I just wanted to make a quick video update. I haven't uploaded in the past week, so I just wanted to update you guys on what's been going on since I last updated you guys on what I'm doing for this film novelization. I've been reading and I've also been writing, and the book that I'm currently reading, which I will do a review on at the end of this month, along with a bunch of other books that I took out of the library and have been reading on my shelf, from my shelf. This one is called This Year You Write Your Novel. For those of you who have watched my previous videos, I'm working on a novelization of an independent filmmaker's film called Misophania. I'm currently on draft 2 of my novel. So where I left off in the previous video update about this project, I have since contacted the director and asked him all the questions I had about the book and the film and the script. After getting all my questions answered, I have set to work on writing draft 2 of the novel. So guys, I'm really strange about this. I don't know if any of you also have this. If you do, please let me know in the comments below, because it's just, every time I read a book on writing, it always says to write every single day, every morning, wake up and create a writing routine. But for some reason, writing routines never really stick for me. I've tried it multiple times, but I always end up doing best when I write in big sprints. So on one day, I write multiple chapters, and then the next couple of days I don't write anything, and then another day in the future I write another couple of chapters and then nothing again. So I feel like I constantly need a break from writing to be able to write so much at once. And I feel like this is optimal for me, because when I do write, it all flows out in one, and I don't have to, get myself into the headspace of writing constantly because I'm doing it all at once. This I found works the best for me. I've tried writing a little bit daily, but it never seems to stick for me. I guess I'm very much a sprinter in many ways than one. When it comes to athletic activities, I also love to sprint and stop. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but let me know, guys, if any of you feel this as well, or is this just me? I don't know. Anyway, the reason why I'm talking about this now is I'm reading this book called This Year You Write Your Novel. It's by Walter Mosley, and it's an older craft book, old-ish. It's like the early 2000s, but it's still a pretty good book. I recommend it for those starting out with writing novels. Maybe you haven't yet written your first novel and you need that push to write your first novel, then I highly recommend this book. It's short and sweet. Anyway, but in the book, the author says to create a writing habit by writing at least a little bit every time you wake up or go to sleep, but like every day write no matter what. So I was reading this and I was thinking, yeah, it seems like a really good thing to develop. It seems like writing every day is a really good thing to do, but I feel like I haven't gotten to that point yet where I'm writing every single day. Like I said before, I write in sprints, and that's exactly how I'm writing this second draft of my current novel as well. I plan to write it in 5 days. Because I'm writing a part per day. So a part has on average 6 to 8 chapters, and each chapter has on average 2,000 words. So I'm essentially writing, what is math? I'm essentially taking a day where I do nothing but write, and I write 6 to 8 chapters within that day. So it's pretty intense writing day, but for some reason it just works for me. Like, this might intimidate some people writing this much in a single day. I still can't do math. How many words is that? It's about, on average, 15,000 words in a single day. And yeah, the thing is that when I do this method, I don't notice that I'm writing so much. I don't make a big deal out of it. I don't consider it a huge deal when I'm doing it, because that's my flow. I get into the flow and then I'm just writing, and then I finish, I feel good, and then the next day or next few days, I just break, and then I come back to it a few days later and then do it again. I feel like the first time I did it, and I overthought the process when I did that 10,000 words per day challenge with my good friend and writing buddy Kelly Ty. Check out her channel, by the way, if you haven't already. I'm linking it somewhere at the top. But I did the writing challenge, the 10,000 word per day writing challenge with Kelly, and it was really fun and I really enjoyed it, and it made me realize that it's possible to write that many words in a single day, especially once I get into the flow. So when I do my writing, I do it mostly in the latter part of the day, like afternoon. I don't start in the morning, I start afternoon. So I wake up, I do everything I need to do, I eat, work out. The key thing is also I don't do anything else afternoon except write until it's finished. So sometimes it does go late into the night. When I was writing part 1, I finished after midnight, so I don't know if you even count that as a single day, but when I wrote part 2, I actually finished by 6 p.m. somehow, and I had time to chill after that. So I don't know, I think the reason for this is because it's a draft, and I find that the hardest part for me is writing the first draft, is getting all the words down on a blank paper. You know what I mean? When there's nothing on the paper and you get the words out, that's the hardest for me. But when I go back and I'm doing draft 2, I feel like after the first draft, I could get it to a point where it's not taking as much time as draft 1 had taken. I'm doing a lot of reading. My revisions aren't that extensive right now for the first 2 parts that I've done so far. I'm talking all over the place here, so bear with me, but I believe I wrote part 1 and 2 on Saturday and Sunday, and right now it is August 11th, Wednesday. So I wrote first 2 parts on Saturday and Sunday, and I haven't written since. So Monday, Tuesday, today's Wednesday, Thursday I don't plan to write either. I have 3 more parts to finish, and I've finished the book. So like I said, I plan to write it within 5 days. Again, draft 2. So the book is already written, so I should clarify that I'm editing or drafting for the second time on this book. Anyway, so I plan to write draft 2 parts 3, 4, and 5, most likely on Friday, Saturday, Sunday of this week. We'll see how it goes. I did last week do back-to-back writing. Like I said, Saturday and Sunday I did draft parts 1 and 2. So, and it was fine for some reason. I think it's because I took a long break away from it, but we'll see how this week goes. I will either do it, I will either do Friday, then break Saturday, then Sunday, and then cut it into next week. That's fine, perfectly fine. I'm pretty confident that I will get it done soon because it's developing well, I think, and I'm pretty happy with it even so far. Like, I think that it's going really well, and I have the tools, and my questions are answered, and I can finish it within the next week. Anyway, that's a long-ish rant on my book. If you guys want to know anything else about my writing process, and how I get my writing done, feel free to reach out. I'm totally open to meeting new writing buddies and maybe even doing sprints together. Those of you who do writing days like I do, I would love to hear from you about your experiences doing this and how it's worked for you compared to writing a little bit every single day. And just in other updated news, I decided to do a program for getting a diploma in copywriting. So that's really exciting. I'm going to be going back to school. It's online. It's an online program, and it's self-paced, so I don't have, a specific time frame to complete it within. It's pretty flexible, but I'm really excited for it because I think it's really going to help the marketing side of my self-publishing, and I will keep you guys updated along the way on what I learned from it and how I will apply the practices and everything I learned from the course. It's a very highly rated program for copywriting, and I'm very excited, and I will link to the course in the description below if you guys also want to check it out. Alright, that's all the news I have for you guys this week, and if I am MIA again in the next couple weeks, please bear with me. I'm still establishing my writing routine and everything that I'm doing, and everything's a bit all over the place right now, but the one thing that stays constant is my passion for writing, of course. So I have playlists on my homepage where you can see all the different types of videos I have. I do videos on writing products and things like that. Those seem to be the most useful for people because I seem to be getting the most views, comments, and subscribes from those kind of videos. So it seems like people want to see more of that kind of thing, and it makes sense. New writers out there want to know what tools and products are available to their disposal, so I will keep you guys updated on this copywriting course and let you guys know how it helps with my writing. I will be doing more videos in the future of more guide style, like step-by-step on how to self-publish, things like that. So if you want to see videos like that, then hit that button below and get notified for those videos. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. Bye.